It's Yetunde Vlog.
Yetunde
Vlogs.
I just did the whole intro and the mic wasn't on. Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Yetunde. Welcome back. I hope you are doing well, and if it's your first time on my channel, hello. My name is Yetunde. I hope you enjoy what you see here and subscribe before you leave, because that's how we do. And to my YouTube fam, hey, welcome back guys. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're all doing well and having a great day. I'm feeling myself. I styled my hair. I did not do my hair, but I did this cute little thing myself, and I've got a bit of shoulder coming out, a little shimmy shoulder, and so I'm feeling myself a little bit, but you know, it's good, it's a blessing, it's a blessing. I don't know why this one is trying to interrupt the blessing, but hallelujah, God is good. So off the back of my last video, which was a vlog, I mentioned how I make extra money, how I make extra money, and yeah, so I mentioned that briefly, how I teach online, and I asked if anybody was interested in me doing a video on how you can make extra money online. Legitimate money though, legit, verified, non-Yahoo kind of money, real verified money, or ego, moolah, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, so here's the video, this is it. So these jobs are also jobs that you can do from the comfort of your own home. So if you're someone that maybe is you're at home a lot, or you're a student and so you're not always in classes, or perhaps you just want to start working from home, these are great ways to start it off. Before I continue, it's important that you need to understand that it's not just about making quick cash. Yes, you can make quick cash, but there has to be some level of investment from your side. Perhaps it's a really good internet, a computer or a laptop, or just a workspace within your home if you want to work from home. These are all things that you need to consider in order to work from home. And yeah, that's it really. I also want you to ask yourself two questions. Do you have the extra time to do this? And what are you good at that you can do easily? So those are two questions. First thing is blogging. Like, if you have a particular interest or hobby, you could blog it, create a blog. And there's loads of platforms where you can create free blogs, and it can also turn into a website. And you could essentially blog about anything that you find that other people will be interested in, and something that you're passionate about. Because I find that a lot of these jobs, not all of them, but some of these jobs, you need to have a passion in order to drive it. It's not a quick get money rich quick scheme. There's no such thing. But anyway, with blogging, you can basically write about, if you're good at writing as well, you can just write about different things, have good pictures as well alongside your blog. With a blog, you can eventually monetize it. You know, the same way you monetize on YouTube, I'll tell you about that as well. You can monetize your blog, have adverts showing up on the blog, but you need to reach a certain amount of hits. Hits are people are visiting your website regularly, and you know, wanting to see what you have, what new thing you have up on there. And the more people that visit your website, the beneficial it is for you, because advertisers would want to advertise, and there you make some extra cash. The second one is vlogging, like what I'm doing. Fantastic way to make money, but let me just tell you again, it is not a get rich quick scheme, and you need to have a level of passion in order to drive it forward. Because now that, you know, when I first started YouTube, I think you could monetize pretty much straight away, although I didn't know that. You could be monetized. Being monetized is that you could have adverts run on your videos pretty much straight away. But now I think you need to have a minimum of 1,000 subscribers, then you can start putting adverts on your videos, and that way you get money. The more views you have, I think the value of your adverts go up, because they're all at different prices and different rates, and the more money you then make. So that's another way. It does take some time to build a kind of community here as well, but from what I've learned from others, it's that being diligent and consistent are so key in being a good vlogger and it being profitable for you. Also, brands can approach you to sponsor some of your videos as well. It's important to have good quality video and good quality content, really. That's what I would say with that. So yeah, an online ESL teacher. So ESL is English as a second language, and so I teach English to non-native English speakers, such as I teach specifically Chinese children, and from the ages of from about 4 to sometimes 3 till about 16. Those are the ages that I teach. In the Far East, essentially, there are a lot of companies that have risen that require foreign teachers to teach the children out there. You can also teach adults. At some of these platforms, they have adults that you can teach. What I would say that you need to have is a good command of English. Some companies do request for a US or a UK accent. Some don't really mind, as long as you speak very well. You need to be able to enunciate well, which is kind of pronouncing the words as they should be pronounced. And some companies do require for you to have a certificate. I have one. It's a Teaching English as a Foreign Language certificate, or TEFL for short. And with that, you can work with a lot more companies because you have the certification. You can get it online. I bought one from Groupon for about £50, and I did it over a course of 2 months. And yeah, it was really helpful, actually. I think it really improved my English teaching as well. And it's pretty straightforward, the teaching. It does require a little bit of dramaticisms, if that's even the word, but a bit of drama, like, hello, nice to meet you, which is called TPR, Total Physical Response. You may need a lot of that as well. So yeah, that's online teaching. There are companies that you can use your phone to teach. You can literally use your phone, and they have a platform on the phone. And there are companies that it has to be on your computer. So yeah, I'll list the ones that I know of in the description box as well. A virtual assistant really is what it says on the tin. You're an assistant to somebody, but online. They'll set you tasks. There are companies that require for you to do certain tasks. Maybe a lot of it could be admin work, bookkeeping. It depends. They'll let you know exactly what they want you to do, and you fulfill those obligations essentially. And you may not even probably will never meet the person that you're assisting, but you are their assistant, but virtually. And yeah, so if you're someone that is really good at organisation, you're good at writing as well, this is another great job and a great opportunity. A content writer, so someone that maybe writes for websites, that writes for social media sites. So you just have to be a good writer, essentially. Someone that is, because this one is not about speaking English. If you're good at writing down, if you're very good at writing, you can be a great content writer and make a lot of money from it as well, because you can work with you can freelance with many different companies, and yeah, it's a great opportunity, and you can, like I said, you can do it at the comfort of your own home. The next job is translating, and many people don't even think about just how good it is when you can speak your own language very well. I wish I knew how to speak Yoruba as proficiently and as fluently as I would like to, and write it down, because I could make so much money off translating. And honestly, there are many platforms that that require translators, and they pay them handsomely. So if you can speak another language fluently, and preferably if you can write it as well, and then perhaps read it, that's even an extra bonus as well. So translating is another great way to make money online. Another way is surveys. You can fill out surveys. They don't make, from my experience and from my research, surveys don't really give you so much money at a time. I think depending on how many surveys you do, the money then can add up, and it can be something not too bad, actually. And also you can get coupons as well, or vouchers for different companies as well. So transcribing, which is listening to audio tapes, well, not actually physical tapes, but audio, listening to audio and writing it out exactly how you've heard it and how it is. I tried it for one company and I failed miserably because I thought my listening was really good, but apparently not that good. So you have to be really good at picking up finer details through listening as well. If you're really good at listening, transcribing is absolutely fantastic. It's important to have an account that will allow you to have various currencies come into it. So if you don't, like a domiciliary account is important to have if you want to work online, because a lot of these companies pay in different currencies. So what I'm going to do, in the description box I will have the list of the companies that I know that are a bit more flexible and you can probably apply from Nigeria, because I know there are some companies that don't allow that to happen. Unfortunately, we don't have the best track record online, but there are a lot of people that are trying to look for legitimate things, and they are there and they're available. So I will list the ones that I know of. If you have any more, if there are any that you know of that I may not have put down, please let me know so I can update the list as well. I just really wanted to make this video because it's so important to not get frustrated by the condition that you see that the country is in, because at the end of the day, the country will get better, but that doesn't mean that our destiny is tied to the destiny of the country. Like, I feel like even if things aren't great, we can still do well. You can still do well regardless of whatever's happening with the country. I don't believe that we should be discouraged because of what we see. I'd rather, trust and believe that, God is still on the throne, because he is, and know that he's giving you so many skills and gifts that maybe you haven't even explored yet. Perhaps you don't even know that you have. So let's not give up. Let's keep it moving. No more excuses. So if you're looking for something extra, have a look at the list and have a look at the description box and let me know if there's anything specific that I've missed and that you would like me to touch on, or you can send me an email as well. My email address is down below. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I feel like it's getting a bit long right now, but hey, but yes, please give it a thumbs up if you like it, share with your friends, and I will see you in my next video. I hope this was helpful. Because I just wanted to make a helpful video. I don't know if it's not as detailed, because I feel like I don't want it to be too long, but at the same time, I could do subsequent videos. Depending on how well you guys receive this one, I could do subsequent videos on detailing some of those jobs if you want. Let me know. Alright guys, I'll see you in my next video. Arrivederci. Bye.